Hello, Sashak here. I just wanted to put up a little bit of a box tour. We're far from complete yet on it, but it's been very impressive. This is at U.S. General Bank, I don't guess, full bank service box. Uh, I've never owned one like it, and I'm liking it. I can't really find a thing wrong with it, and it was worth every bit of the, guess what, $500 I paid for it, plus a little bit for the accessories. It's stocked predominantly with Icon. There'll be some other tools in it. There's some Craftsman and SK and some other brands that'll go into it, but this is pretty much what's been bought as is, and the way it's going to go. Some of the accessories down here on the side of it, I put a paper towel holder on it, the glove holder, and these drink holders, magnetic drink holders. I'm going to use them as funnel holders with the little magnetic hooks. And you just kind of, I saw it on YouTube where another guy had some bottles cut down and had his funnels hung there. And you know how it is when you're adding oil, transmission fluid, whatever. You get an old drippy funnel, and it just kind of sucks. There's no good way to deal with it. And I saw that and looked like a hell of a way to deal with it to me. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, it's stocked predominantly with Icon. Some of the shortages on sockets and stuff, I've got plenty of other brands to make up the difference. I don't use a lot of impact stuff. I've got some impact sockets that I haven't put in there yet. Don't know that I will. I may just keep that all separate in another location. I'm not a big impact guy. I've seen a lot of damage done with impacts, and I've had to fix a lot of damage that's been done with impacts. But in here, we've got our Icon screwdrivers, and then I have Honda and Yamaha motorcycles, and I've had motorcycles most of my life. And anything that's Japanese, you have to have these screwdrivers. If you ain't got them, you're doing yourself a disservice. The JIS screwdrivers, they work great in stripping screw heads out, and these vessels are kind of an industry standard. There's better and there's worse, but you can't go wrong with vessel. And we'll find out about these Icon screwdrivers. I mean, I just have to use them and see what I think of them. I've got metric and SAE sockets in here. Like I said, I'm not a big impact guy, so these chromes will do well. And some of the sockets that, these empty places and stuff, I've got others to fill them up, be more than appropriate, work good. Bought a couple of their Hercules cordless tools, little 1/4-inch impact and a 1/2-inch drill. Of course, I've got a DeWalt 1/2-inch and a few others, and we'll integrate them into the working as time allows. We also did a tray for it. This is the 4-drawer tray, and I didn't want the bigger ones and didn't want to mess with it, so I just got the 4-drawer tray, just some little place. I didn't want something to turn into a mess. And you know how it is, you just start laying stuff around and screwing with it, and you end up with stuff in places you didn't want it and you don't need it. So I just went with the small tray. We also got rid of these deals right here. I just can't decide if I like them or don't like them. I don't know. it just seems kind of half-assed to me. I don't like it. And they're easy enough to get rid of. Hit a tab, pull them out, set them aside. I think I'm just gonna do without them for right now. I'm not gonna throw them away yet. In this drawer, we've got all of our extensions and 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch ratchet selection. Like I said, there'll be a few more ratchets go in here, probably a couple of different breaker bars, but you know, we got everything we need in here to work with the sockets, and more will be added as we thin out the other tools and get stuff set up. I've got some long Craftsman and some other ones that I'll be putting up here in these holes. I don't know about all these big holes. I don't know. It's just just almost like the big holes are too big. May find some blank off plugs and re-drill them as needed, because I'm just not seeing that. I don't know. Like I said, I've got pry bars, in here, but I mean, I used to do a lot of heavy industrial work, and you would have thought I would have used, 3 and 4 or 5 foot pry bars, and really didn't use as many and as big of ones as you would have thought a person would use doing millwright work and things of that nature. Next drawer here is we got our SAE wrenches. I haven't really used any of them yet. You can see I actually haven't unpacked them. Like I said, I've just been setting everything up, finding out how I'd like the box set up. Through the crescent wrenches, I don't know about everybody else, but if I'm going to have an adjustable wrench, it's going to be a crescent. I like them. Been using them my whole life. Don't see any reason to change. Metrics are down here. Got your standard combinations and, ratchet combinations. Looking forward to using all those. And in this drawer, I've got some simple gear wrench, T-handle ball end, Allen wrenches, and and a torque set. There'll be more different Allen wrenches and, standard L's and other different configurations that'll get thrown in. Some small screwdrivers and miniature pick set, some Craftsman flare wrenches. Been using them off and on for decades. They seem to work. Got a good deal on these, so threw them in. Icon nut drivers and metric SAE here, and then the pliers selection is, if you're gonna, for me, if I'm gonna do slip groove pliers, channel locks the only way to go. So we got the basic channel locks, vice grips. I'm an Irwin vice grip guy, so there's a set of Irwin vice grips. And for any electrical work or anything, just a basic set of Klein pliers, a couple of basic side cutters. There's still a set of channel locks due in, the 14 inchers. Just throw them in here with those open jaw vice grips. Be a good home for them. There's never been an oil filter made in a car, truck, or motorcycle that's won against a pair of those 14-inch channel locks. And down here is our impact drawer. And I like my hammers. I've always liked my hammers. So we've got the 3 Icon dead blow hammers and dead blow mallets. I look forward to using them. What's the old saying? Beat it to fit, paint it to match. Some new trim tools. I've got trim tools scattered all over hell and bygone, and just throw them in there and be done with it. A chisel punch set, stamps, and also a disc brake caliper spreading tool. Those are cheap ones, but for just motorcycle calipers and caliper and stuff, they work great. And you find other uses for them once you get used to having them around. So this is kind of the new box, the new tools. Like I said, we'll be putting other stuff in the box. Some of the old tools will be going in, be making a box, go in the back of the car. Be re-kitting out the wife's home toolbox, giving her, she'll probably get some new 1/4-inch drive stuff in there, and a little selection of wrenches, a little better wrenches than what she's got now, and combination wrenches and stuff, because she likes to tinker, and she don't want me getting involved in everything. She likes to have her own little toolbox and tear off into stuff, and I think it's great that she does it. So I just wanted to share this, and I've been impressed so far. What little bit I've used the tools and setting the box up, and it's been an expenditure, but it's semi-impressive. All right, y'all be good.